If you've been interested in hearing about We Happy Few, you've probably seen on most of YouTube and the internet that it's got quite a lot of problems. A lot of problems, just so many problems. And you can watch those videos and hear about all the things, the number of things that are wrong with it. And you can read the review. We have a review up at Hard Mode Gamers. I gave it a 4 out of 10. Because I wasn't having fun, and I hated all the gameplay. Great plot, though, but I'm going to keep that short. I want to explain what made me quit on the game entirely, because I had played quite a bit. Eventually, I just broke, and I'll tell you about it. I think the problem originally stems from them really trying to build a single-player game out of what they originally had for the game. They took a survival-oriented game and then just tried to craft a single-player experience that has a lot of story around that basic sandbox survival game. And they have some interesting features, but unfortunately those features don't work. The problem is the procedural generation. So there's only so many assets you can use in each and every town and location. So everywhere you go looks very samey. Hard to tell where you're going because everything all looks the same. And that usually leads you to opening the map a lot. I could swear at least once every 5 minutes, probably even less. I'm going to say once every 3 minutes. I had to open the map to see where I was going. Because nothing ever looked familiar. It was just one copy-pasted location after another. And on top of that, many of the interesting plot elements are bookended with giant fetch quests. Fetch quests that make you go all the way across town just to grab one thing, and then go all the way back again to get something else. And if you don't have a special perk, you can't run, so you have to walk doing that whole thing. And I tolerated it for a very long time, but once I finished the first character's quest and was handed over to someone else, my interest started fading fast. This next section is going to have spoilers for the second act. If you don't want that spoiled for you, turn away now. However, I feel like you deserve to know this because it's painstaking. You move back to another character called Sally, and she has a child, and the people aren't allowed to have children. So, the game makes you start over, no inventory, and suddenly the game takes a huge focus on crafting, something I already don't like. And I had to run back and forth between the city and the slums, at least like 4 times running back and forth, just so I could find one ingredient I needed to progress the plot. But at the same time, I also had to run back and forth to find ingredients to keep... I had to also find ingredients just to take care of the baby. And it was obnoxious. It was just... I was suffering trying to find one thing and fighting the game's own logic. Because you need to have a special canteen to pick up water. And you can't do anything like put water in, I don't know, a cup or a glass and purify that. No, it has to be in a canteen in order to get pure water, or you have to get pure water all the way outside in the slum districts. And it was a necessary ingredient several times, and it didn't give me the options to really, find it. I couldn't buy it at the shop. I had to go stealing from people's houses just to get it. I assume that was intentional, but I wasn't having fun. And then it devolved quickly into a myriad of fetch quest after fetch quest after fetch quest. It became all fetching. I tried to tolerate it one more time, but I said if I get told to go somewhere else on the other side of the city again, I'm quitting. And that's what happened. I made all my way to get an item, and then poof, there's a marker all the way on the other side of town. And that's it. Throw the controller, I'm done. That was the #1 problem with We Happy Few. The randomized, procedurally generated levels don't help the game, and it's all fetch quests. As I've said in my review on Hard Mode Gamers, you can play it if you can tolerate bad gaming mechanics around a very good story, and it is, but it's very hard to deal with it because it's just non-stop chores. And so I quit. Hey, this is Chet from Hard Mode Gamers. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Click that like button, thumbs up, click that subscribe button. We appreciate anything you can offer, even if it's just a moment of your time. We have plenty more of this content available to you at our website at hardmodegamers.com or right here on YouTube. Check us out, and thank you.